My name is Linda, and this is your yoga class. I'm so happy to be with you here today. And today's class is about hydrating the body tissue. And so how do we hydrate the body tissue? Simply put, we create movement in any way that we can. And when we move the body, we allow hydration to take place in the tissues that support the body. When we have this kind of hydration, we have flexibility, we have range of motion, and everything's good. So, as always, keep yourself safe. If I'm inviting you to do something and you don't think it's working for your body or you don't want to try that today, don't do it. Just relax, or maybe you can just think about doing it. That's a great way to create change in the body, is simply by imagining it. But certainly the invitation is for you to try everything that we're going to do today to hydrate and open the body. So here we go. We're going to start in the standing position, which is just a nice little warm up for pretty much the whole body. So we're going to start with the neck and the head, upper back and shoulders, bringing the palms together, elbows flare out, nice comfortable stance. And we're going to draw arms parallel to the floor to the left and turn our head to the right. And then come through center, arms go right, head turns left. We just go back and forth a couple of times, and then slow so that you can see how your body's responding here to some deeper opening. And I like to do this also with my jaws relaxed. This allows the neck to open up just a little bit easier. Body's just a little bit more receptive to opening when the face is relaxed. Then we're going to bring the palms behind, thumbs rest on the lower back, and we're going to take the chin down and up. Again, jaws released from one another. So just let the mouth hang open a little bit and just notice how you can flex as you come forward and extend as your head comes back a little bit easier. And then if it feels good, taking one ear to one shoulder, one ear to the other shoulder. And then release the arms. And we're going to just draw the thumbs out to the side, then forward, in and back, and around again. So just creating this nice spiral effect up the arm and into the shoulder. And then just gently drawing the arms up, just creating a little bit of different movement within the shoulder joints, coming into airplane. Oh. And then crisscross the arms in front. One way palms are up, other way palms are down. And as you do this, just notice how the body's responding to the invitation to open. And then we're going to create one arm up, one arm down. Noticing the different ways that we can move through the shoulder joints. Nice. And then arms in cactus, and just draw forearms down and back up, down, back up, and down, and up. And then just take a second here to take a breath and just notice how that little bit of opening feels in the body. And then we're going to bring our fingertips together, press the palms forward, and then bring the arms up. Palms face the sky, release the arms, draw the arms behind, intertwine the fingers again, and a little heart lift, a little head lift. And again, press the palms forward, inhale, arms up, and exhale, arms come down. Lengthen through the arms and lift the heart and gaze up. And some side body movements. So we're just going to take the arms gently from side to side. Just really inviting the side bodies to create a little bit of length. And then coming into a still position on the floor and just drawing arms over one way and then over the other. Notice how that's a little bit deeper through the side bodies, through the intercostals and ribs opening up a little bit. And then bringing palms together, arms up, feet together, and drawing over one way and then the other. And one releasing the arms. And once again, just taking a breath here. Just notice how the body is responding now to a more fuller opening. And then just some nice little swings with the arms side to side, starting to create a little bit of unwinding in the lower back. This is one place for me that gets very tight. So this is something that I do quite often. You'll notice this for yourself, that there are some movements that your body is just craving. It just feels so good. And that might be the kind of movement that you would do every day somehow. It's another nice reminder to listen to your body. It has great intelligence. And when you listen to it, you actually can move in ways that are so beneficial. And then one more each side. And then just letting that come out. Another opening for the spine, standing cat-cow. Feet are comfortable distance apart, bend into the knees, hands on thighs. As we inhale, we curl our gaze forward, let the belly go soft, spread the hips wide. As you exhale, round the back, chin into chest. And then inhale to your cow, spread those hips. Exhale into your cat. And one more time, inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. And then come up. Taking the movement down through the body, a little focus on the pelvic girdle. So just taking the hips gently forward and back, forward and back. Little pelvic tilts. Just starting to create a little bit of ease in the pelvic girdle, the pelvis, and the hips. This area can get very tight in the body, has a hold on the upper body, hold on the lower body. So just teasing the body to open here in the middle. And then feet just a little wider apart. We're going to do nice big hoops. I call this hula hooping, but it's just big circles, allowing this range of motion to be a little bit bigger. I'm soft through the knees and just letting it go. I'm not trying hard to do it a particular way, just finding a flow and then going in the opposite direction. You might notice one way feels a little smoother than the other. Just a noticing, no judgment, and just letting the body come into this really beautiful open. And then opening up the hips here, we're going to balance into the right foot, little micro bend in the right knee. Remembering whenever we balance, you can always just have a handhold on the wall if it makes you feel a little bit more stable and secure. Here we bring the left knee up, bend it, and then we draw the number 8 in space with the left knee. So you're creating inward and outward rotation in the hip. And because it is a balance, I like to focus on a still place on the floor. It's just a little easier to keep the balance, or if the balance is a bit of a challenge today, like I said, just a nice little handhold on the wall. Then other side, bouncing into left leg, micro bend in the left knee, right knee comes up and bends, and then draw the number 8 in space with your right knee. I really love when I feel the inward and outward rotation in the hip. For some reason, it just kind of reminds me of all this movement that I have and how lucky I am to have it. And then last one. And then another comfortable stance here. Bend into the knees, hands on knees, and use the hands to help direct the knees in circles toward and away from one another. You feel this in the hips, the knees, the ankles, the feet. And just nice opening and going in the opposite direction, getting ready for deeper movement so we can hydrate the body tissue. And then bring the big toes together, hands stay on the knees, bend in, and knees circle together. So just a little different way to move in all those joints, and opposite direction with the feet closed. And then coming up. Little ankle circles, little feet openings, so we're going to bend into the right knee as we balance on the right foot. Left leg comes out and just little ankle circles. I pretty much do these at the beginning of every class. Sometimes I'll do it before I come on air with you, just because I want the ankles really supple and open. And then I point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. So opening up the back line of the body by starting with the opening in the feet. Bounce into the left leg, right leg comes forward, and little ankle circles here. And for some reason, the right ankle is a little stiffer, tighter than my left. And I'm just noticing that. Point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Yeah, nice. And then something nice for the whole body. We're just going to inhale, arms up. Back of the hands come together. Exhale, bend into the knees, and forearms cross over front of the shins. So we inhale, back of the hands touch. Exhale, bend deep. Inhale, back of the hands. Exhale, other arm crosses in front. Inhale. Exhale. And you're bending as deep as you want to bend. You might not be going to where I'm going, because you want to go where your body is ready to go today. So honoring how your body shows up in each practice, so important. Inhale up and hands to heart. Oof. Now I'm going to take a little drink. I always have a little water close to me when I'm in practice to help me stay hydrated. And also I get a dry throat from talking so much, so always nice to have water close. So little cleansing breaths. When we do our breath work, it's another nice way to practice our ability for introception, sense of self within. Of course, it has all sorts of calming qualities, centering qualities, grounding qualities. But here we're just going to come into a comfortable stance. This is just a very easy mountain pose. And we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Here we go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And let your exhale be a little longer than your inhale. Breathing in. And out. And 2 more times at your pace. And then coming back to your normal pattern of breath as you just simply notice how the body feels now. And so, getting into some bigger body movement. These are called golf swings, and we're going to make these as big as we can. So starting with the feet a little wider than the hips. And this is about simply bringing both arms up and reaching and coming up on the back toe, sweeping the arms through center, reaching the other way, coming up on the other toe. So reaching up, through, and up. So just find a nice flow to this for yourself. You might go at a different pace than I'm going, but we're looking for amplification. We want the whole body to create movement here, to allow that moisture to get into the fascia, allowing for flexibility, range of motion, and keeping the jaws relaxed. Letting the body feel safe for the opening. We're going to go 1 more each side. And come down. And just notice how that feels, just that one big movement on its own. So this time we're going to move along the floor in 3 steps. I'll just show you what this looks like first of all. I'm simply going to take 1, 2, 3 steps and 1, 2, 3 steps back. As I do this, alternate arms are going to come up, so it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So just join with me. 1, 2, 3. Take the steps as big as you want. remembering that you are walking backwards for half of this, and so you don't see where you're going. So the brain has to work a little differently, creates a little neural pathway. And it is a little more challenging to walk backwards, but keeping the arms swinging as you create those nice active steps. And we're going to go one more forward and one more back. Doesn't have to look pretty. It's just about creating that movement in the body. Because you can hydrate your body by drinking, of course, drinking water. But the best way to hydrate your body is through movement. So that's what we're trying to do today, creating these great big movements. So same thing this second pass, 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. You do 4, whatever. If it balances out better for you, 4, do whatever feels good. Intertwine the fingers, and this time the arms are going to sweep from side to side. So find your full body movement here with a little bit of challenge on the backward movement, where the brain always likes to go in the direction that the eyes are facing. So I'm going in the opposite direction. It's got to pay attention, although I've got to work a little differently. And then one more forward, one more back. Woo, and then just shake it out. So, right there, I felt like I just needed to do that. Notice again when your body is speaking to you and it's saying, could you just do this right now? Even if I'm not inviting you to do it, it's probably really smart to listen to your body and do what it's asking for. So this one here, we're going to take right leg forward, left leg back, and we feel nice and stable in this stance. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the arms up and then down. To make this just a bit more challenging, the back heel is going to come off. So we're going to come up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So creating this full body movement. Go at a pace you like. Stop sooner than me if you want. Or if it's just feeling great, do it longer than I'm doing it. Go up, down, up, and down. And we do this the other side. So this time we've got left leg forward, right one back. Nice and stable to begin with. You're going to come up on the back toe. Bring the arms up and down, up and down. Jaws relaxed. Enjoying the full body movement that you have. And just letting the body create expansion on the lift up and then contraction on the lift down. And one more up, one more down, and coming out. It feels good again to jiggle or whatever it feels good to do, do it as you come into the next movement. I'm going to take another little drink because I get dry. There we go. Okay. So this one, comfortable stance, fingertips on the shoulders, elbows out, just a nice twist through the spine. Feet aren't moving off the mat. So letting the spine unwind a little bit more, creating more space, and creating the hydration. I actually can feel my spine, my back kind of unwinding from tension. And one more each side. And there we go. So this one, a little bit of balance involved. We're going to inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, come into the heels, arms come back. So this is a nice opening also for the whole body, but we're really expanding through the feet. So that's helping us to lengthen through the back line of the body and enjoy the expansion on the lift, contraction as you come down. If you don't like coming up on the toes, stay flat-footed. Okay? Making alterations, adaptations as feels good for you. And we're going to do one more up and down and down. There we go, just getting into the rhythm of it. So we're going to take just a moment to notice how the body is feeling now after several big movements. Maybe take a cleansing breath. And good. Okay, so this one is called the discus throw. And we're going to bring right leg forward, left leg back. Once again, we're in a nice comfortable stance where we feel solid. And here we're going to bend down. Left arm is going to come over and reach toward the left foot. And then as we come up, we're going to reach with the right hand. So we come down and up. And what we want to do is come up on that back foot. So down and up, down and up. So you're creating a little spinal twist. My left hand is actually reaching on the outside of the right foot, coming down, pressing up for expansion, coming down, and one more, coming down, and reach for the stars. Opposite way, this time, left leg forward, right back, coming up on that back toe, feeling nice and stable here, or if you prefer, stay on the flat foot. And here we go. Right hand comes down as you bend into the knees, reaches on the outside of the left foot, and then the left arm reaches up. So twist and reach, bend and twist and reach. Inhale up, exhale down. And last one. And come out of that. Oh, that is a beautiful movement for me. I love the twist. So as I'm bending, lifting up on one toe, a little bit of balance happening there. So lots of stuff going on. So here we go. This one is another breath pattern. And maybe do it from the side here a little bit. We're going to come in to cactus arms. Create a gentle fist, and that's the inhale. When we exhale, we're going to bend into the knees, forearms come together, and then inhale, exhale. So you want a really full breath. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And several more at a pace that you like. Last one. And then come up. Just notice how it feels in the heart, the chest, the whole body as we've opened up quite deeply, breathing fully, and just enjoying this range of motion and flexibility that we have while we hydrate the tissue. So these next two, we're going to take the feet a little wider than the hips. Toes point out slightly, because when we bend into the knees, we want the knees to track over the toes. Nice support for the joints. And so we're going to start here in, not too deep. We're not going to go down here. Just going to start here. And we're going to bring our right arm down, left arm up, and a little reach over. And then switch arms. Right arm over and reach. And right. And then just notice for yourself if you want to come a little bit deeper. It's going to create a little bit more energy. Or if you get here and you go, no, I kind of like this. You're getting this nice side body lengthening and working the glutes and the quads and the hamstrings and the calf muscles. We'll do one more each side. And then come up. We're going to do sumo squats. So we're going to start here with the inhale. As we exhale, we bend into the knees, arms come overhead. Inhale, exhale, and deepen into the knees as much as you want. Inhale, exhale, in, heel toe your feet back into the middle. And gentle mountain pose. And close your eyes if you like, soft gaze. And just notice how the body feels now. You may feel a little heat in the body. You might feel rushes of blood in places that just opened up. You might feel your heart beating. Whatever you notice is a really nice way to make brain and body connection. Sometimes the brain gets disconnected from muscle groups. So when you take that moment of mindfulness, it's a nice way to make sure that you have the connection that you need. So we do one last full body movement. Feet are just a little bit wider than the hips. I'm going to inhale, exhale to cactus, then swing the arms behind, bend into the knees, palms touch behind, arms swing forward, back of the hands touch in front, bring the arms up, come back into cactus, arms behind, palms touch, bend into the knees, arms spiral forward, back of the hands touch, and come up. And then 3 more of these in a nice little flow, just a pace you like, not worrying so much about each part, just creating that nice big deep knee bend with the arms moving and release. So we're going to come into a forward fold. Inhale, arms up, hands to heart. As you exhale, bend into the knees, take the hips up and find your hanging out forward fold. For me, in my forward fold, I always have a little bend in my knees. I don't lock out in the knees in forward fold, but some people love to do it. Just notice how it feels in your lower back and let that be your guide. And let the arms hang, let the head hang. You can maybe sweep the fingertips from side to side, letting it be just a little bit softer. And then inhale to halfway, where you do extend through the knees as you bring the trunk up halfway. Heart and face the floor. Arms lift behind, palms lift up to the sky. Exhale back into fold. And then bring the hands on the floor in front of you. Come up on the toes, bend into the knees. Inhale up, exhale down. In, up, X, down. And 3 more if you want, or stopping if you've had enough. And I'm going to do 1 more. And coming down. Then walking the hands behind you, bringing the glutes to the floor. Extend the legs long. Arms behind you, relaxed, and just shake out the legs. And I just feel like taking a big breath here. So do that with me if you like. And I'm going to do little ankle circles because I did a fair bit of work as the ankles supported me. So I'm going to turn them both ways. And it just feels nice, little release. And I'm going to come right onto the back body. Back of the head roots into the floor. Bring the knees gently into the chest and just rock from side to side. Keep your nice little smile so the face remains soft. And then we're going to come into wind release. Hands on shins. Bring the forehead to the knees. And tuck the chin into chest, arms close beside you, and flex your feet. Shoulders draw down away from your ears, and take 2 cycles of breath here. And then back of the head comes into the floor. 1 foot at a time floats back down. Arms comfortably beside you, and then extend each leg along. Feet are a little wider than the hips, so the toes are floppy. Hips release. Arms beside you, either palms up, palms down. Some people have palms on their belly when they come into final relaxation pose. Just notice where you like to be. And looking for the fingers to be relaxed, and then bottom jaw parts from the top jaw. Tongue floats in the mouth. Eyes close, or soft gaze if you prefer. But it is nice to be in Shavasana with the eyes closed, working your introception, sense of self within, and allowing yourself to float along here. And I will bring you back in about a minute or so as we rest in silence and comfort. I invite you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bring gentle movements into the periphery of your body, and then just notice how your body might like you to move along the floor here. And then bring one foot flat at a time on the floor, and then one knee into the heart at a time. Hug the knees lightly in and gently rock from side to side. And then if your eyes are closed, gently open them now as you come over onto whichever side you like. And then very gently and slowly bring yourself back up. Ooh. And we'll close our practice together, coming into a comfortable seated position for yourself. We're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms out in front. Exhale, arms open. And inhale up. Exhale down. Thumbs tuck into heart center and bow gently into your own hands, into your own heart, and into the love and light within you. It's always a privilege for me to teach, so thank you so much for that. And the love and light in me honors the love and light in you. Namaste. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.